Hello everyone, this is Henry with Guns, Games, and Gadgets channel. I talk about guns, games, and gadgets, such as Welcome back everyone, this is Henry with Guns, Games, and Gadgets channel. In today's video, yes, it is going to be another prepping video because there's a lot of stuff going on, guys, in this country, and it's not looking good at all. At any time, Sleepy Joe, if he knows where he's at, you can push the button or say what he says and say we'll shut down the country. And if that happens again, I'm pretty sure this country's fucked. So I'm going to try my best to get all these prepping tips out and what you guys need to be doing in case this happens. So let's get into it, guys. Finances. Just a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, so take what I gotta say with a grain of salt if you want, but just hear me out here. Alright, so obviously you gotta have your money together, and if you're like someone like me that likes to spend money on more wants than needs, like going camping or going out to restaurants and playing video games, buying new games, buying electronics, etc. Try to cut down on that and prepare for the things that you need that I will explain in the rest of the video here. But make sure you put yourself on a budget if you can. If you're already on the budget, try to figure things out and spend, like I said, less on wants and more needs. So, like I said, take what I got to say with a grain of salt if you want, but this is what I've been doing to get prepared to have more money to spend on preps. So if you want to take my advice, go for it. If not, then you're going to be shit's creek if it all hits the fan. I'm playing. But yeah, guys, let's go on to the next one. Next is food. I know that the cost of food is skyrocketing every month. We're seeing less and less food on the shelves, as you see here. It just doesn't look good, guys. We are still in a drought. Our crops are not growing, and that's why the cost of everything is skyrocketing. But you have time to prepare now than later, because later we may not even have anything. People will start to panic buy again once they really wake up and see what's going on. So as of now, you best to be stocking up on perishable and non-perishable food. But if the power does go out and you have a lot of more perishable food than non-perishable food, then that's not good. That is not good at all. So I advise you to stock up on as much non-perishable food as you can, like beans, rice, dehydrated food, freeze-dried food, canned goods, etc. You can also stock up on perishables as well, stuff that you like to eat, like chicken and beef and fish and whatnot. But if you don't do this now, and when people start to panic buy, because they will, like they did with toilet paper, oh yeah, you want to stock on that too. You want to stock up on a lot of toilet paper. Don't hoard it all, but just go just buy a pack every month or so. Well, not every month, but every week. Just get a pack or two of toilet paper. But if you don't stock up on this food at all and you don't listen to any of my advice, then you and your family will starve and be sitting at a damn table with a lot of starving people looking like Oliver Twist and shit.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some More?
Next is water. You can only live 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 hours without shelter. Water is up there with shelter when it comes to survival. If it gets bad, and if you don't have any water for you and your family, you will die. That's just how it is. No ends, ifs, buts, nothing about that. But water is the cheapest thing that you can get because you can just fill it up in 50 gallon containers or water bottles and stash them away in the cool, dry area. So water is what you need to be getting now, even before food, and just putting it up. It's not that hard. Even if you live in an apartment, you can stash water easily for it's for free or low price. The only thing that you have to pay for is a water filtration system, which I also recommend, and also the containers. So water is definitely high on the prepping list. So get as much as you can before it's too late. Next is heating/cooling. As of now, we are approaching fall, so I'm gonna go with heating. You will need to stay warm in the winter, and also in the summer, you need to stay cool. So if the power grid goes down, invest in a heater to stay warm, in a solar panel, and get some air conditioners to stay cool in the summertime. If you don't do this, you will suffer a lot. Trust me. Shelter is the most important prep to have, obviously. I know there's a lot of people that's been getting evicted from their homes due to everything that's been going on. But there's ways to get shelter, and if you can get a job and save up money, you can get a new home or apartment. And also, you want the items to be able to protect your castle, which will be next. Security. Now, I know you guys been waiting on this one. I know this is the most favorite one. So obviously, if it all goes down and it gets bad, you will need security to protect you and your family, such as firearms and surveillance cameras. And when it comes to security, you want to make sure you train and get to know your firearms before you use them. And also, you want to train other people before you have to potentially give one to them to protect themselves, or somebody like break into your house and it's like a home invasion or something. So security is definitely on top of the tier list of preps that you have to get. Thankfully, we are in America, and most states are free, but there's some states that has restrictions on firearms, but there's ways to work around it. You just gotta make sure you know all your laws so you won't get yourself in trouble. So let's go on to the next one. Ammo. Now, obviously, you need plenty of ammo. I know as of now, it's impossible to get ammo, but you can still find it, but the prices are skyrocketing still. They are starting to come down as of August 2021, but without ammo, all the guns and whatnot that you have are just nothing but a piece of metal. That's all. So make sure you stock up on ammo if you can. Or I hope most of you guys that watch this already have a nice stockpile. Nothing like this though. This is kind of insane. But yeah, ammunition is definitely important as well to have. Prescription medication/first aid. So guys, this one is the most important prep in all of everything that I've said. If you have any issues and shit's already going down, and if you don't have any prescription medication left, you will die or you will struggle a lot. It just depends on what medicine you're taking. So I advise anyone who's taking medicine is to talk to your doctor and see if you can get a 3-month supply or more of medication just in case, for you can have it at least. And also first aid kit, and also a trauma kit. You need to have both of those. First aid kits are for like typical, scratches and cuts and burns, but trauma kits is more advanced and it's more for trauma. Like it says, if you get shot or stabbed and if you're losing a lot of blood, trauma kits will help you a lot when it comes to uh, stopping the bleed. And it comes with a lot of other stuff that I'm not going to get into detail because I don't have the training myself, but training is also something that you need to have if you want to get into trauma kits, because they can get a little complex. Also, physical fitness, you have to be in shape. You have to be. If you're fat, you can have all the guns and the cameras and ammo, everything I said previously. If you're fat and out of shape, and if it goes bad, you will not survive long. Trust me. It's just common sense. So make sure you hit the gym. Even, if you can afford that, go for a jog or go do some push-ups or some pull-ups. You know how to get in shape. It's not that hard. There's millions of videos on YouTube about how to get in shape. So this right here, guys, is the most important prep to have, because if something happens to you and if you don't have any of your medicine, like I said, you would die. So make sure you talk to your doctor or whoever and ask them, can I get a 3-month supply of my medication? More than likely, they will say yes. Or some of them will say, I'll give you 2 months. That's still better than nothing. So guys, this one is the most important one. So we're going to move on to the last one. Before I do this last part of the video, the best way to support this channel is by clicking in the description below. I have a lot of Amazon affiliate links that you can check out, and if you purchase anything from those links, I will get some support back from you guys, and I would really appreciate it. So let's go on to this last part of the video. Your pets. Yes, your four-legged best friends / extended family. So just a FYI, I will have a few graphic pictures, so you have been warned. So anyway, this is the least talked about prep for obvious reasons, which I will explain here. Pets are animals just like we are, but we humans are an apex species, and animals can be looked down as food. Yes, food. So most people, if they're starved enough, they will pull a China, if you know what I'm talking about, and they will eat them. That's why people don't prepare for the animals, because they are a family, but they're, like I said, they're animals. But if you really care about your animals and you want them to survive, you want to prepare for them as well. Pet food is very cheap, and you can stock it up right there with your prepping food as well. So to avoid all of this, make sure you follow my steps and you get prepared as well. So also, just a heads up, I have one more thing to talk about. I'm sorry about that in the brief commercial that I had. So we're going to go ahead and move on from here, and we're going to talk about this one. So here we go. Bugging out. Now, bugging out is for the worst case scenario only. I prefer to bug in, but if you got to bug out, basically if you've been compromised or overran by a mob of people that's about to get ready to overtake your castle, each one of your family members should have a bug out bag on standby just in case you have to get the hell out of there. And also, you want to have a plan for a bug out location where you need to go get to Also, you can use your bugging out thing for a rendezvous point to counterattack the people who took your castle to take your castle back. But in most cases, people bug out where they can get out of Dodge and not come back. So you always want to talk to your family members about bugging out and where's a good location to bug out to. If you bug out to the woods, don't expect to survive because you probably won't. If you don't have any type of experience out in the wild, you will not survive. Also, you will be a refugee as well, and you will be subjected to being victimized or robbed out of your bug outs. So this is only for worst case scenario. That's it. And also, you want to try to blend in with the crowd as well. The bags that I displayed are tactical bags, but if you're walking in at night, no one won't be able to see you, but you always want to be aware of your surrounding and be the gray man. You want to blend in. Even in daytime, you want to blend in with everyone. You want everyone to think that you're in the same predicament as they are when it comes to bugging out. You get to your spot and settle down, and you should be good to go if you know what you're doing. So guys, this is what I wanted to talk about. So if you got any good information out of it, please smack that thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you're new, consider subscribing. Like I said, check out all my links in the description. So if you guys have any comments, put them below and I'll get back with you. So anyway, I hope you guys stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Get prepared, obviously. Carry a gun. And as always, have a nice day.